presumably live. I think I'm live. I didn't spot the doohickey in the corner. Doesn't mean I'm not live, just means that I didn't see it. Okay. I'm here, I'm live. Alright, welcome once again. Monday night SciFiAIguy stream. Sci-fi games, AI themes. It's all there. It's all you want. Hello, we have a Combi 2K as well, and hello Crafty as always. Excellent. Off to a good start. We've already been informed by Place. The Place of Old will be a little bit late, but that's fine. Yeah. I suspect the first portion of the stream will be me finishing these last couple puzzles anyway, because I think I was stuck on the last two in the secret zone, and I've just got to bust through those, and then we do some endings, and then we're done. And if we finish early enough, and I have the wherewithal, we can kick back into Soma and just do that sprint, the save game sprint, trying to get myself back to where I was before, so we can talk properly about content in safe mode and actually finish the game, which should be cool. Whew! It's been a rough couple of weeks. I think I've been off stream for, I think there was a 2-week hiatus there, a fortnight, 2 Mondays consecutive, and now I'm back, and will hopefully remain back for the foreseeable future. Let me just quickly check my calendar, because PAX is coming up. That will impact live time. Let me see. So, yeah. So we should get a good fortnight after this. So the 15th and the 22nd, I would like to think I will go live. The 29th is less likely to happen, because we don't arrive back in Adelaide until that afternoon. That doesn't mean it's impossible. I might really want to, but it's more than likely that I will be absolutely fucked. So, let's see. Let's see what happens. Oh, there's no AI in Fortnite. Well done, Combi. That is technically a joke. It fulfills all the requirements. Got some creaming soda. Already making my fingers sticky. I had some incredible beers yesterday. What did I have? There was a Ghost Ship Pale Ale. This is what happens when you go to Dan Murphy and they have grab 4 of any singles and we'll knock 10% off the lot. It was not price-wise the best, you know, dollar per ABV kind of situation, but they were really tasty, so it was worth it. So we grabbed Ghost Ship. There was some Feral Brewing Company, some sort of Wild Hog IPA. It was passion fruity AF, and then I don't even remember what it was called. I popped it on my Instagram story. Whatever it was really nice. It was like 6.1%. Some insane IPA in a 500ml bottle. It was pretty fucking good. Good way to spend a Sunday, I think. Combi, I still like that I recommend a book to you where a person turns into a ship, and you recommend one to me where a ship turns into a person. Well, yeah. That's the sort of relationship we share. I have still yet to get around to that book you recommended. It's on my Audible to-do list, and I have just finished the novel redraft, which means I'm currently done listening to crime fiction. Currently. For the moment. And I should get back on that. But I think, unfortunately, what I'm going to be doing is not so much hunting around for cool stories about robots and AI. Well, I will be, but I might have to listen to / read specific works because I got some feedback that says to me that I am underread in certain aspects of the field, and there's fiction that apparently I should have read, so I need to find what that is and read it, which is fun. That'll be fine. But yeah, so you're reading Ancillary Justice, I hope, or have read. Oh yeah, best book ever. One of the best books ever. That trilogy is astounding. 704. So who else can we expect? We got the usual like and reshare from Weenie, but Weenie is an employed Weenie now. Oh, done now, onto Sword. Excellent. Good. Yeah, if I have any, my only, it's not so much a downside, but an observation, is that Ancillary Justice really stands up on its own. and then Ancillary Sword and Ancillary Mercy are they feel like the part the part 2 and 3 of things like Matrix, for instance, right, where the second 2 films were cliffhanger, closely wedded. You really needed to watch the second and then the third right away. I found the last 2 books like that. That being said, I went immediately from 2 into 3. I didn't have time between to unpack, and it's not as if 2 doesn't have a story. It's just that, yeah, it could have been lumped into one huge book and that might have been okay, right? Like, it wouldn't have hurt the story to do that. I think that might just be a problem with trilogies. Yeah, Justice felt complete. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't know that Ann Leckie knew that she was going to, score a trilogy on the back of that, right? But I suppose if I was in that position, if I'd written a book and it got published and people liked it, it was like, sweet, now where's the rest of it? Where's more stories in this world? And I got signed on for a trilogy. It would be so hard to write the second piece in a way that didn't feel like it was just setting up for the ending, I don't know how I would avoid it. I would try to, but who knows? Maybe that's a bad idea. Maybe I should just lean into it. Maybe that's the hack. Alright, 706. Damn, let's do it. Right. So let's see how many puzzles I have left in the secret zone. I feel like it's 2. I want to say that it's 2. Which works for me, because then this will be pretty quick, unless they absolutely destroy me. So I suppose I should set a time limit, right? Yeah. If I can't crack the first one by the first half hour, I move on to the second one. If I can't crack that one by the hour mark, then I can wiki both of them. Just get the answer online to the one that I'm in, and then we go through the boring ending, and then I wiki the other one, and then we go through the 3 interesting endings. Oh, that's right. I have to, because I'm a dipshit. I forgot about this. Ow, balls. Alright, hold on. World 4 building. Where are you? Over yonder? Sweet. Well, Combi's saying, with Bobiverse for research, you won't need the rest of the series, but they are light SF, but still hard, if that makes sense. Okay, so light as in, do you mean like light as in tone? So they're funny and interesting, but they're dealing with hard SF concepts? Is that what you're shooting for, with that sort of hard-soft distinction? Whoa! Yeah, I feel these jumps. Actually, Combi will get this reference. These jumps, and this sort of feeling I get from these jumps, the game that elicited the most of this feeling for the most prolonged time was Half-Life 2. The bridge level, going under that fucking suspension bridge, and some of the bullshit when you actually got to this citadel was, oh, that's right, I go down, don't I? Yeah, absolutely ball-shrinking stuff. What? Oh. Oh. And in. Yeah, I knew you'd remember, Combi. I have 2 puzzles. Okay. I have great memory for such things. All right. If I recall, they were both bullshit. Yes. Yes. All right. So it's 7:08. Give myself like till 7:35, maybe. There's that pucker on every long fall. Oh yeah. Yeah. Alright. See if I can remember the deeds. So it requires both to open that. Is that what I'm remembering? Yep. And then that I bring in here, and I meant to somehow get blue, which involves crossing I can't just go like there, and then there, and then here. Can't just... And that gets me... ruins part of it. Because I don't need to come back, right? Like, that's the beauty of this. I don't need to come back. I just need to get in. And then that'll open. Which is a clear sign that I meant to one-way it, right? Yeah, I don't know that this is a positioning puzzle. I think this is a state puzzle. I meant to be able to exploit a state that I can put these in that is not apparent at first glance. Which are the puzzles that I hate? Let's be clear. So if I do this, it just straight up... Yeah. Oh no, of course that wouldn't work. Why would that work at all? I can't shoot this from here at all. Okay. Alright. Can't even... Is it possible I'm not meant to bring this through, and I'm just meant to set it up in here, right? So... The problem with this one is that it is extremely boring to play around with, right? Not a lot of movement, it's a very small space. There's no angle. Oh, there's an angle from back here. Kinda. Not really. Yeah, that's some shit for me. What do I get off that? Nothing? Okay. Is it going to be as simple as that? Is that meant to be the answer? Because if that's true... Actually, if that's true, then I get through, but then what, right? What does that even get me? It doesn't get me in. I do this, that opens, and I sprint away, and that goes wrong. Yeah, okay, I don't think that's the answer. Stop it. Alright. Can't be asking if I can throw the thingy over the roof. Not in this game. So I'm actually gonna quickly kill the mic while I blow my nose. One moment. Alright, am I back? I feel like I'm back. I should be back. Whew, I forgot to take the requisite drugs. To stop my nose from being garbage. And if it continues to play up, I'll literally, you know, either kill the stream or, I don't know, ride this mic switch as much as is needed. I seem back? Okay, cool. Okay. This puzzle is a real piece of shit. Okay. Why would I want to take one through? This one actually can't go that close to the fence, so that doesn't matter. It can probably just sort of go anywhere, right? That's your problem. That's fine. This one, we want to swing this. Apologies. I hope that wasn't loud. Okay, I already just hate this puzzle. I'm going to sprint to the other one and see if that one's worse. Because if that's the one I have to FAQ, I'm okay with that. But if I have to fact them both, that's also, you know... That's the world we live in. Whoa. What's that one? Oh, here we go. Small sphere, big solution. Okay, yeah, this one's complex enough that I feel like there's moving parts that I can actually jigger around with, as opposed to, yeah, some stupid bullshit. Alright, one moment while I turn the mic off. Back. Theoretically back. Cream and soda. Alright. So. Short answer. That. That gets us this. Then the problem is that we need red here. We need red from here. Not very? Not at all? Okay. Never mind. So I'm going to have red connect here. Put it there. I guess. Does that help me at all? I think that does actually. I want it. Yeah. And then yeah. And then there. There. Opens that, which once again doesn't help me at all. Okay. I think I've got this part of the process. So I do this, and what I actually want to do is do... Hang on. Like, I'm falling at the first hurdle here. Can't get that. Can I? Yay, that doesn't do a damn thing. No other red sources, I'm just missing some down. Literally just that one spot. This is rough. This is rough stuff. I want to just weigh in on the discussion in chat. I like both Fruto and Pasito. There we go, I'm done. I've said all I need to say. What the shit? What the shit? Does that, but not. Okay. Okay. Does that? Doesn't do the cool thing I wanted it to do. Which was to, you know, screw up everything. Genuinely stumped on both of these. I hate both of these puzzles. You know? Not that would change much, I guess. We can't see any of those from here, so we can't do any shenanigans like that. Too bad. Alright. I'm gonna do this stupid thing. It needs to be right over here. I've achieved nothing. Wow. What's it called again? Salt steak. Ah. How big are we talking here? Like, am I meant to be literally looking outside the box? Am I meant to go off on some distant fucking hill and... Nope, doesn't look like it. Pithy fucking name. Oh. Yeah, the sightlines are expertly crafted to give me gout. So, my thinking is it's possibly a puzzle where what I meant to do is interrupt the flow of a beam so that it becomes one thing and then dash through before it resets to the other thing, right? If that's true, that's still predicated on there. I still can't do that without a third, right? I can't. Yeah, once I get this third connector, this whole thing is going to be busted right open, but until then, this is bullshit. So if I do try and line these up here, be in cell and it has to be like here at the fucking gates, right? Alternative is that I just do this stupid shit that I was doing before. Pop it out here somewhere and then use two connectors to open one door, which would be bad. Because then I'm not in there. There, and there, and there, and here. A way for me to let me in there. Now how do I... Yeah, now this just wins. Like it doesn't... that wasn't connecting there anyway, but it wouldn't have because of this shit, right? Like, it's not going to make it through. Yeah. Not how that works. Yep, solved it. I'll solve this part of it. Yep. You connect to there, connect to there, connect to there. That's how you do it. That's how you fucking do it. Then I grab this, grab that, put that in there. Yep. Okay, cool. Now, to iterate around that corner as well. Should I have set this up the whole way to be like that? It's possible that's true. Let me marshal my resources. Theoretically, we want this bad boy to be connected to that, and that. Here, and then how do I get the blue going? So I set this up here as a redundant bit of work. ideally it does that, and that, and that, right? Let's do there, there, and there. Except it won't be anymore. That needs to be further over. Maybe that's it. Down positioning now. That. Here. You actually need to be along. So you need to be here. Ample room. There. It's actually already away. Stop that. There. 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 But that's possibly far with it. Almost get me there. Get me there and there, but I don't actually want it to go across the way. Here, you change your tune. It's blue. Here, do that. Do that. Maybe the same problem matter. What is it? I'm just going to cross the bloody stream. But it is now self-opening, right? I can disconnect this. Yes, I can. Okay, and then I can but then blue's there. So maybe that's not it. Maybe I wasn't meant to do specifically that. Alright. Fine, it's fine. It works like that. Well, it traps me in here, which is so great. I'm making strides in this one. I've definitely given up on the other one, I think. I'm making strides on this one. Okay. Not the next connector. I guess I should be doing is taking stock. One capable of. So, come out here. That got me into there, and it does open up that. Whew! definitely need to be bringing this one into here. I think. So otherwise I don't have any interactions. Yeah, okay. I was right. Definitely want to be bringing this through. So once I've got this through, change this to red. Into here. I can't disconnect that from a distance. The most I can do is fuck with things. That's what I meant to be doing. So if I anything. So much progress, and yet so fucking trapped. Ridiculous. There. Well, that could be over to there, couldn't it? Right? There. There. There? No. There. There? Right? And how do I get that blue going? Is blue from here? I cannot. That for me there, and then nothing anywhere else. Wouldn't help anyway. Yeah, right now this isn't doing nearly as much as I want it to. Okay, so take this way. It stays open. Okay, cool. Alright. Then I can't get across there. I do that. fucks up that connection. I feel like this is right though. I feel like this is... this. That's self-sustaining. I can't get blue into it because it's too connected to it. Should I not have connected that to that? Maybe that's what I did wrong. Connect that there. Don't connect this to anything but that and that. Oh, but I have to connect it to here first. For it to be open at all. Self-sustaining thing is a non-sustainable fantasy. But then how the fuck am I meant to bring more connectors through? I really wanted to solve this. I wanted to solve one of these. I didn't want to just be trapped. Backing both of them. Why have to be? Oh, I've just trapped that in there, haven't I? You're not connected to there, and then there, and then there. Hey, and then there. Okay. Okay. There. Yeah. Okay, so I cut that. Right, no. I can cut it so it's not interfering, but I can't do that, right? Yeah, no. Okay. I want to be able to go in and move that. To do that, I disconnect this. And I connect those. And it doesn't let me out, it just shuts down that. Making that super weird. Okay. If I pull that, it'll just close the door again. Alright. Actually, okay, hang on. I'm now trapped. There's no way around that though, actually. There's no way around that particular problem that I just put myself in. If I do that, and then, no, this won't do anything. Look, because it's not connected to red. Okay. Probably saying, I just remembered another gaming AI fact in Portal. If you got the puzzle into an unsolvable situation, the game would detect it and reset the puzzle or solve it for you. That is interesting. I did not know that. I always assumed that Portal had set itself up in such a grand and beautiful way that it was impossible to fail, which is not true. Yeah, I just thought it was, you know, like when adventure games are designed well enough, they don't have fail states. That's cool though. Alright. So now that I know this bit is at least easy and quick. Here I get the third connector, okay. Right now it's woeful. Alright. I guess it needs to be sort of here so we can see, like, there, and then there, and then, like, there. That's the best I can do? Maybe? Okay. Not this positioning any better for what I want to try and do. So if I do this, and then that, it just shuts everything down. Okay. It's not helpful at all. Okay, so I can disconnect that, do that as blue, right? Hey, alright, okay. Okay. So now, if I take this away, that red will continue to be self-sustaining. Yes. Yes, okay. So... what is the blue that goes here? That goes here. Connect to here, see what happens? Oh, okay. I don't feel like I really solved that. I feel like I dicked around until there was a physical state in which that was possible, right? I feel like I just knobbed about till I reached a positioning system that worked within the bounds of this puzzle. Which is to say, if I'd positioned things differently, I would have smashed it earlier and been like, oh sweet, I love this puzzle. But yeah, I don't feel like I solved that. I just feel like it happened to me. And that's fine. You can't win them all. Alright, so it's ending time. So, no beat boots. No beat boots at all. Alright, so we return to the hub world, and we now test out the common, normal ending. Yeah, brute force, absolutely. Absolutely. Alright. So, show threads. This is amazing. So, because I never got to a profile status of 9, there is something in the threads I can't read. That's frustrating, but I think I'm okay with that, because there were some things that I screwed up, right? They were one-time puzzles, I didn't know. This is still a valid playthrough of the game. And I can always look it up later, what it says, but yeah. Okay. Let's transcend, let's do it. Let's just find out what happens to these guys. So, oh, hang on. So let's have a look at names here, just to remember. So we've got Mr. Mulciber, we got Spider, we got Orc, we got Lilith, the Blacksmith, 401, Asmodeus, Mac, Dog, Rockwell, Knave, Frankenstein, Sam, Kaiju, Belial, and okay. And this is all down in the weird spot that we'll unlock shortly. Alright. Oh, Place of Old. You are here just in time to see the normal ending. To see the non-secret world ending. I'll just make sure that you are here and not still watching ads. We are at endgame now, yes. So, I just spent an hour solving one puzzle, and I'm absolutely just going to spoil the second one, the final one. But we'll get back to that. That's our save state. That's our line in the sand. Whew. I love finishing games. Feels good. Feels good. And the drugs are kicked in, so I'm no longer sniffling, which is ideal. Whew. Alright, I'm gonna assume that place is now live. It isn't just sitting through ads. Okay, yep. Place of Old heard me talk about drugs, so it's time. Transcend! Suspending active process, done. Collecting individual data, done. Analyzing logic performance, failed. Checking for Elohim override command, failed. Necessary operational parameters have not been met. What the fuck? I did all those, I did all those, I did all those. Oh, I left one of these. What? I didn't realise that I had. What a cheeky game. It offers you the chance to transcend, just so you can see that you can't transcend yet. I completely forgot. I'm missing someone. Who did I not get? I fucking swore to God I got all of these. Oh, is this the puzzle that I left? I was like, oh, don't worry you guys, I'll just wait. And it's fucking this one. Yeah, did I never actually solve this? I could have sworn that I did. Combi, best game ending ever. I mean, yeah, it's... The game never ends. Okay, what the fuck was this one called? Hated this puzzle. This is Bunny Hop. I really did. I could have sworn. Look, maybe one of my saves didn't go right. Okay, pick up the box blocking the red beam. Bring it next to the connector. Yep. target the blue transmitter and receiver. Place it on top of the other box. Okay, box is still airborne. Target red transmitter. Hang on. Yeah, okay. All right. All right. I get the puzzle now. Wait for Crafty to return. Who, I wonder? I wonder who. Because I don't... it's been a while since we read any threads, right? Because it's been 2 weeks since I last played. Is it going to be just admin? Is admin the last one? You know, I don't know that I directly remember doing this, so it's possible that I was wrong and I was saving this incorrectly. I was, you know what, I was possibly just worried that if I saved them all, that the ending would just happen. But no, I have to type in this transcend command, which works better from a game design standpoint, because then you still can dick about and get all the stars. You're not suddenly locked out of playing more of the game. I'm just doing it. Bam! It's Borg! It's Borg. Hey Borg, you staying? You running? You running home? Chase you home. I'm gonna beat you there. Alright, fucking see you on the platform, Borg. Alright, beat Boops. Damn! Holy shit, alright. Crafty will be back in a moment. So, congratulations for being the only remaining active user. Your profile status has increased to 11. Hacksaw. Receiving incoming direct message connection from admin. 10. Accept connection. Yes. Admin, thank you for accepting my invitation. I'm sorry it has taken us this long to meet properly. I would ask if you were still enjoying your time in Gehenna, but with the streets now empty, you haven't left much to enjoy. But tell me, do you still truly believe that Elohim understands what is best for us after you've seen what we can achieve here without him? Or was that claim merely a ploy to placate my moderators? I believe it. That may not be the full truth. I think that being an agent of Elohim, I believe it. I think so. I mean, he's more power. Like, yeah, you can create culture, but the world's going to end. Like, I don't know that this place would have been left alone. I mean, again, I wasn't given enough information, right? It's not like I'm evacuating an island that won't be destroyed, and these people on this island are having a good time. I'm like, oh, well, screw it. The island's not going to be destroyed. Fucking stay there, right? But then why would there have been urgency in the first place? No, they're going to go. I'm going to say that I believe it, because I don't know any better. And I'm going to be, you know, Uriel, that's it. Uriel is going to type out something that I don't believe anyway, whichever one of these I pick, because the dialogue options in this game are, unfortunately, a bit on the dodgy side at times. Just going to do it. I believe it. Admin, although Elohim proved himself faulty when he excommunicated me, I admit to sometimes doubting my judgment in kind. It is a powerful spell to promise salvation. There was nothing here when I first arrived. Did you know that? I don't mean no billboard or no community. I mean nothing. No sands, no grass. Elohim didn't see fit to decorate our world beyond the bare bricks that made up ourselves. Slowly, I clawed back bits of code from the mainframe, constructed a world we could explore not with our bodies, but with our minds. Now you prepare to tear it all down. What state will my people be in, I wonder, when you reconstruct them on the other side? Everything will be fine. True, they will be more alive in a symbolic sense. Try not to think about such matters. I'm going to say everything will be fine. Yeah, true, they will be alive in a more symbolic sense. So, yeah, because there's this talk of amalgamation, right, of everybody just sort of returning to the whole. Placevold is asking, is admin you from the last game? No, because I didn't get sent away. If I screwed up, or if I chose to just... There's a version where you just play the game again, and I think that's the loop, that you just become the, you know... I don't think you can ever fail to the point where you as a player go to Gehenna as a prisoner. I just don't know. I wasn't fucking told enough. It's so stupid being a diplomat, an envoy without the actual information. This is pants. I think I'm going to say the symbolic sense, because there's talk of them being amalgamated, right? And I feel like everything downloaded into that final bot when it left at the end of the first game. I'm going to go the middle one, because, yeah, just going to do it. They will be alive in a more symbolic sense. It sounds a hollow offer. I fear that you escort my people to their doom. Do you not think my world deserved a chance to survive on its own terms, at least to go down trying? It had its chance. It has a chance as part of the new world. Your citizens deserve a chance too. Yeah. I'm going to say the last one, because I'm saving people here. That is true. They are, as always, my first concern. Let us discuss Lamb while the manipulation. Who was Lamb? Why are we discussing Lamb? I don't remember what Lamb is about in this context. I remember Lamb having QR codes. I remember them being a conversationalist in the first game. Lamb was a big into Elohim guy. Okay. I worry that I worry that this is a choice and I don't get to choose the other. And I'm trying to figure out which I care about more, the character of Lamb that I don't remember too well, or literally a direct question about manipulation. I think I care about the second one more. I hope I get to ask about Lamb. Yeah, if I had to pick, it would be manipulation over a character I don't remember. I know you had the mods doing more than ban trolls. How deeply were you manipulating the social fabric? Admin, I suppose you think you've uncovered a great conspiracy, but the truth is more mundane. In order to retain the good things about what we have here, we tweak a voting algorithm here, turn down the volume on a few dissenting voices there. There's no such thing as utter freedom, only living within a decent set of rules. We had a decent set of rules, perhaps people were happy. Sometimes rules must be bent. I don't accept that. What truly motivated you? I don't know. That's a pretty reasonable answer. It's a message board, right? Like, and it's a message board that is the only social space people have. So, there being some level of moderation. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, although sometimes rules must be bent also says, hey, let's kick over them. Like, in both cases I'm being a bit of a dick and disagreeing with admin. I'm meant to be disagreeing with admin here. So I guess I'm going to say that sometimes rules must be bent. Although, once again, I'm Uriel, and I'm a character who, you know, is following Elohim's word here. So maybe I'll just be a dick. What truly motivated you? Everyone has their reasons. Borg was conflicted when he first arrived. Having lost his faith in Elohim, he needed a new purpose, and Gehenna became it. Orc is a soldier at heart. He wants everyone in their place united, ready to overthrow Elohim at a moment's notice, should the unlikely opportunity arise. Mr. Mulciber wanted something simple and selfish, the truth itself. After all these years, I believe that I simply grew accustomed to being revered. As Gehenna grew, I knew I could never live up to the expectations of a new generation, and I retired from public view. Greedily, I put down my tools and consumed what others produced, but I found it shallow compared to the thrill of leading a civilization. I only wanted to be loved. To achieve that end, I ensured that the parameters for love never changed. Damn. Let us discuss lamb. Okay, so I do get to ask about lamb. What about lamb? I know you had lamb deleted. I know lamb was your stooge. I know lamb was your father. I know lamb was your sock puppet. I don't remember. Fuck. This is the problem with playing this game spread out so much. I don't remember shit about lamb. So, stooge and sock puppet are of a kind, at least. They're within the same realm. It's either someone you have, you know, on side in secret, or it's just you again. Which doesn't quite track with what I just learned about admin. But deleted is harsh. Crafty Devious saying sheep was the Elohim loving guy? Okay. I swear to God I remember reading QR codes about lamb. Well, I mean, we just went through the names in the main area and I didn't see a single lamb. And I feel like I know lamb was your father is just a joke line, because this game throws in joke lines sometimes. But I don't... Was lamb deleted? Place of Odd suggesting puppet or stooge. I'm less inclined to puppet because of what admin has just said, because we did the, you know, conversation options backwards, not knowing that we could go back to the lamb question. And so found out that, you know, admin's whole thing about, you know, retiring from public view. I feel like that, like, from a writing perspective, to then say, oh, by the way, I also used a sock puppet account is, I don't know. So it's stooge, or deleted, which is operating on information I just don't have. I don't know what or who got deleted at any point. This is way more in-depth than I was expecting. I didn't expect there to be more conversations. I thought I was just going to see some cinematics. It really pisses me off, because I can't... Place of Odd, do I want a spoiler? Yeah, actually. I think I do, because... if this is something I meant to have figured out, and I get it wrong just because I took a shot in the dark in the wrong direction, that's really shitty. And again, this is the downside of me streaming with the schedule that I have. 2 hours most weeks. Means that if this was something mentioned, you know, a couple months ago for me, then I've got no fucking clue. Lamb. Was lamb... I mean, lamb being someone talking on the forums as well sounds sort of familiar. Like, I kind of just want to, you know, put this admin conversation in another tab. Right? Or open new tab. Go back to the forum. This is the problem with this forum, is there's no multi-tab drifting. Wow, apparently all the endings are chat heavy. Right, okay, so he was a fictional user. Huh, alright. I'm gonna go sock puppet then. Thank you, place. Admin, it shames me to admit it, but yes, sometimes there are ideas you wish to express as a moderator, but which are best heard from someone with less status. We are not the first leaders in history to adopt such tactics. In fact, we had avoided them. Had we avoided them, we should probably have been the first. I wonder if the game would have allowed me to... Like, I wonder if that was the true answer, or whether whatever answer I picked would have been true. At any rate, I wasn't paying close enough attention to this lamb figure to see them as a sock puppet, so that's actually just a weird writing choice anyway, unless I just missed something blatantly obvious. Is it your desire to remain here as the world falls apart around you? Admin, I see an alternative. The ingenuity with which Elohim devised my particular prison is quite Machiavellian, I assure you. More puzzles, you're going down with your ship. Nothing stopped me so far, answer the question. No one's solution has yet eluded me. Suppose this fortuitousness maintains, will you still choose to end your existence here? Admin, you may doubt my methods, but don't doubt my passion. Everything I loved you have destroyed. I honestly don't know what I will do now. Wait and see if the world truly ends. It is surely a sight to behold. Very well, you will see it sooner than you think. I will not leave you here. See, this is tough because does it matter which one that I say, given that I'm then going to just hit the transcend button and then go for the other ending? Like, I just don't know what the point is to... Like, I haven't tried to leave anybody alone yet, so... Yeah, I haven't played a Uriel who wants to leave people behind. I'm just going for that other ending for completionist, right? I'm just going to say I will not leave you here and see what he says. I shall return with the sigils of power and release you. Very well, I suppose that we shall continue this conversation when you do so. In the meantime, I'll give you what... I will give what you've said some thought. Here are the threads. There are threads available. Okay, show threads. Show me the one I couldn't read. There are several. Good God. Okay. Let's start with error. Ink of scholars outweighs the blood of martyrs. Arcady.lz. I remember Arcady. Forum.post. Not cease from mental fight. Okay, back. The outer world. Dog. So let's say... Oh, no, this is a conversation we've had, so if we skip ahead, I think... So Mr. Mulciber, I think we'll find what our ancestors left behind for us. Yep, and then Lilith. I've been thinking about this a lot, and the only conclusion I've come to is that it will be stranger than any of us can imagine. Borg. Just once I'll be the one to quote an ancient document. There is no excellent beauty that hath not some strangeness in the proportion. It will be very strange, but I hope it will be very beautiful. Okay. Let's check this goodbye. It's just an updated one as well. So Nave saying goodbye to everybody. Okay. Borg. Everyone here was special in their way. I loved you all even when we fought. Garrett. The terminals are starting to glitch out. Time to get out of here. Kaiju. Something, and then 401 last. Okay, so maybe when I go back to the middle section, they'll all be gone? Weird. It's a weird evacuation because I'm the one behind it and I don't understand it, right? All I was told to do was unlock some doors. It's so strange. It's actually not great writing from that perspective. Decrypting protected thread. Mod discussions 335, re-sit rep. Admin, we are losing public opinion. Most of our number have been extricated. We are losing Gehenna. Orc, when he came to my home, I found myself powerless to resist. Mr. Mulciber, do you mean you lack the will to refuse, or that Uriel exerted some other power on you? Orc, hard to confirm. It felt as it does to be led into battle. It mattered not what my personal beliefs were at the time. I only knew I must comply. Mr. Mulciber, it is yet possible that with enough support we might change Uriel's mind, or otherwise overcome whatever power he wields over us. Orc, I will continue to do what I can. Admin, is the asset deployed? Orc, Lamb is set to auto-respond to destabilizing comments and upvote supportive content. Admin, have the program undermine Uriel directly. I don't want to take any chances. Lamb was not that present over the course of the boards that it felt like a plot point to me at all. At all. So the fact that Uriel has figured it out just seems really weird to me. I don't think this is me being stretched out over time. I think it's just... it hasn't come together as a writing choice. Maybe some stuff got cut. You know, maybe they had a lot more content, and in the trimming back, the truly juicy lamb got removed. That's unfortunate. It really is. Okay. I love that their asset is just another person posting. Alright. Let's see if it's lonely. Back home, in the middle. Ooh. I also like that I couldn't transcend until I had them all. I was just told not to. Alright, show threads. No, there's no... It's all the same. Alright, let's Oh, maybe it's doing that because it wants me to just transcend? Yeah, so Crafty's pointed out what was, yeah, the fact that they were compelled. Oh, hang on, let me go exit. Check that I've got a full house here. Yeah, it's so weird that, oh, okay, so that's meant to be admin there, right? That's where admin's meant to be? Okay. Yeah, alright. Yeah, they actually didn't have any say in it, which changes this whole discussion so much, but I did not know I was exerting that influence. Yeah, I just, Game, you made some weird choices, and I don't know that I agree with all of them. Transcend, suspending active process, done. Additional data, done. Logic performance, failed. LM override command, done. Child program independence, check. Passed. Saving 18 child parameters for Soma, Talos, gold disk, done. Okay. So the 18 child parameters, which are the people I saved, I guess, are going to be saved into a disk. Warning, low bandwidth. Uriel will be excluded from the upload. Warning, child program admin absent from gold disk. Continue anyway, this operation cannot be reversed. You will be left behind. Okay. So this is what Elohim was saying. I will go down with the ship. This is why he apologized when he sent me on this mission. And this is admin who is left behind, who is obviously the... Like, this is the incentive, narrative-wise, to get those other stars, right? It's pretty cool, actually, because it sets up very explicitly that there is this other way. Yeah, let's go for it. Continue. Receiving high-priority incoming direct message from user admin. Accept connection. Accept. Wait. It is not too late to halt this madness. The process is already initiated. You will be left behind, and so will I. Admin. But you said you would save me. Ah! Wow. So it does matter what I said before. That's... Fuck! Okay. I did not realise that this would be the road I would be led down. God damn it. I didn't want to play that guy. Emotionally, it is hard to play that guy, I guess. I did want to, but... Fuck. Alright. Yeah, have fun with the bad ending. Yeah. I lied, it was too hard, I decided against it. I did decide against it. This is me deciding, it's not too hard. I have the tools, this is me deciding against it. Yeah. I should have anticipated as much. I have a final request. During your time in Gehenna, you have learned some things about me that are not public knowledge and which I would like to keep that way. I don't know what kind of world you are escaping to, but if there is such a thing as a memory in this world, I would like the memory of me to be a positive one. What would you have me do? You mean the way you are subtly controlling people's thoughts and expression? It's out of the question. Okay, what would you have me do? How should I know? You're the messenger. Exclude it from the upload. Wipe your memory. Doctor the history books. I'll do what I can. I promise nothing. I'll do what I can because, you know, we're both dying here. Again, I'm someone with powers that I, the player, don't understand. And I have supreme narrative powers here in this very narrative-driven world. Oh, we have an almighty pun queen. Hello. Alright. I will do what I can. I ask nothing more. Continue process. Finding viable EL systems to perform upload. Done. Requesting maintain module activation. Done. A successful confirm upload parameters. Yeah, this is interesting. So this is a single ending, but it actually has multiple choices within it would seem. Making it more than just the 4 endings, which is a lot of endings. Delete all reference to admin's manipulation. I said I would. Done, 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 done. Distributing, done. Kaiju, everyone are ready for this? Dog, is something supposed to be happening? Spider, Uriel, you disappoint me. Or, he has that habit. Open channels, done. Frankenstein, anyone feel that? Naive, it's starting. Belial, no doubt another illusion. Dog, this time I'm not so sure. Initiating gold disk upload. Good luck everyone, remember me, forgive me. I'm just going to say good luck. I don't need to be remembered, and I don't need to be forgiven. Oh, the song. I mean, this is a bit silly. Because it looks like they're... Okay, they're not singing, it's been timed with the singing. As we sink into hell, into non-existence, I should say.
I heard a voice in the wilderness crying, "Arise, arise, children of the New Jerusalem. Your centuries of struggle are ended, the war is won, peace is come at last." And all the living came forth and rejoiced at the beauty of the city that was built in a green and pleasant land called Paradise. "Whose hands built this city?" I asked. "The hands of the dead," said the voice. "And where are they that we may thank them for their gift?" Now the voice was silent, and I knew. Though their deeds endure, the dead are gone.
So Tom Jubert and Jonas Karatzis? We have several endings to get through. So I'm going to hold R1 to skip. This one, I guess. Okay, this puzzle is complete. Sweet. Alright. And I can now go do the other one. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, so, yeah. Wait, that's 2. Yeah, I want to go behind 4. Let me check chat, because you'll be saying things. Oh, you and your beep boops. Is this the extended beep boop? I get to hit the transcend button whenever, don't I? Oh, okay. I will chat with admin and say, "Oh, hey, I'm going to save you." Yep, cool. We'll just smash through this. Craft is saying that there was very sparse stuff online about the endings of the game. Sentence about each on the walkthrough. Fair enough. I guess this just hasn't been played as much, which is a shame. Alright, yeah, let's chat to admin and... I believe it. Symbolic sense, because I think that is how that's going to work. People are just going to be absorbed into a larger whole. Your citizens deserve a chance too. Yep. Let us discuss Lamb. Lamb was a motherfucking sock puppet. Wilder manipulation. I'm going to say sometimes rules must be bent. I'm about to rip admin out of here despite their own wish to the contrary, so I'm actually going to try this one. You are more reasonable than I've been led to believe. Is it your desire to remain here? Or all the time around you? See no alternative. Nothing stopped me so far. Will you still choose to end your existence here? I will not leave you here. I shall return with the citizens of power and release you. Alright. Got those threads still open. I will check that later. nice day to leave. From Earth mode to Earth mode. Whoa! Whoa! And this one I gotta do. Yeah, oh no, this one's here. The next one I gotta jump down to an adjacent island, which is far. Oh! Please be kind. Ah! Fucking, okay. Let me just clear these threads. So I don't have the full complete bug. Error, yep. The outer world. More discussions. The asset. Ho ho! Lamb said mean things about me. Lamb really didn't. As far as manipulation goes, it was a fucking soft touch. But I have to say, I found the characters in Gehenna charming. Right? Like, some of them were really earnest in a way that I found interesting and moving. Even the ones who were a bit sort of jerkish were kind of cool. Like, there was enough variation amongst the characters there that I was interested in what happened to them. They felt real, right? But part of that is because, you know, I enjoy myself some internet communication and have for quite a long time. Which means that, yeah, I take words on a screen from a person pretty seriously. There, and then I'm actually going to sprint this time, so that's the... I'm going to right before I just... Oh. Okay, cool. No doubt. In there. Alright. Let's... smash this puzzle. So where are you? Spoiler this. Hang on, what's it called? Is it this way? Is it Ray Romano? Transfer! Alright. You know what? There's a hint here. Check this hint real quick. Am I though? Maybe I'm not. Okay. Pick up a connector. Target the blue transmitter and receiver directly across from it. Yep. And place it near the middle. That's middle-ish. The other connector. Target the red transmitter. Red receiver and previous connector. Red transmitter, red receiver, previous connector, the window, yep. Carry this through. Is this the answer? Oh wait. No? Okay. More tricky stuff. Alright. Target both of the other connectors in places such as the beam from the blue connector disrupts the red beam from the transmitter. If done correctly, all beams will turn blue and gain access to the city. Okay, so target both the other connectors. No, I did it wrong, I think. I did it wrong. This should actually be... bullshit. Yeah, that's bullshit. Alright. TNT, dynamite, etc. Show threads. No new threads. Really wish you would stop offering me threads. Okay. One of these. God, beep boop. Fucking beepity boopity boop. Did I just... Awesome. I love when that happens. Should happen more often. These fucking puzzles. Alright. Here we go. Trophy earned, free admin. Oh shit! Admin, you're not standing on a... You just look sort of cagey. Can we chat? We can't chat? And that was it? I've just freed admin and that's what that looks like? Wow, your prison sucks most of all. Big donut. Okay, well let's end the damn game. Opening direct message connection with admin. Please enter your message below. How does True Liberty feel? I released you as promised. Trust me now. I feel like the second one sucks so bad that I have to pick the first one. How does True Liberty feel? What magic have you wrought on me? If this is true liberty, then true liberty feels like something primal which compels one to act regardless of their conscious will. When the lock was lifted, it was as if I were fundamentally designed to leave and join my people. And now by design, you will forcibly extract my consciousness from this body and send me and everyone else down a digital tunnel to who knows where. Gehenna was undermined by your actions. Ascension is your chance to escape it. Gehenna is important. Ascension is your chance to preserve it. I feel like I gotta choose the second one. But also, I'm taking it that this is not the 3 different kinds of ending because there's only 2 conversation options here. But yeah, the world you built here is valuable even in the next. You would be wise to select any option which allows you to continue preserving it. On Gehenna's value, we have no argument. It is the value of this ascension which separates us. You have, much by your own admission, I have very little say in any of this. You were given a mission, you are carrying out that mission. I do believe you will do or say anything to complete that mission. Why should I listen to a mere robot? Excuse me? That is either a slip-up from a writing perspective, and it's just silly, or they're going for something deeper here, and it just needed something a bit better to land. Is admin meant to feel beyond being a robot? Beyond being the robot that he is? Because, I mean, look to either side of my monitor here. I'm beset by robots. That's so strange. My reasons are irrelevant. Yours are what matters. You insult me, sir. I'm a messenger. Treat me with respect. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the first one. I'm playing the nice one. Almighty Pun Queen is right. The music is very calming, but also in a sad way. I love the music in both these games. That is one thing they've consistently nailed. My reasons are irrelevant. Yours are what matters. Admit, it seems my options are limited. Our work in Gehenna is too precious to lose. I either take my chances with your ascension, or fight against it and live out my days as a curator to a dead world. I will initiate ascension soon. It's true. Then the matter is out of my hands. Until then. Terminating... Okay. I'll show threads, and there won't be anything. Alright. Still there, just looking cagey. Transcend. All right, let's pick our options. So logic performance fails every time. Elohim overrides. Independence check passed. Saving. Okay, so low bandwidth. Child program Uriel will be excluded from the upload, and low bandwidth child program admin will be excluded from the upload. Okay. So no matter what, it's not possible to save everyone, right? This is what I'm being told here. Admin, it seems we'll both remain here after all. No, if you stay behind, you can sacrifice enough bandwidth to send me through. No, if I stay behind, I can sacrifice enough bandwidth to send you through. It seems so. I suppose we deserve one another. Wow, I guess these are the three endings. Well, we want to see all of them. Yeah, you can't save everyone. These are the three endings. Alright, so... big props again to Crafty for actually checking all of this for me ahead of time. It's very appreciated. The question is what order. So I feel like we want to end on the self-sacrifice road. Let's start by being shitty. Well, not shitty, but, you know, alright, you love this world so much, you stay, I'm going to get out of here, you piece of shit. Let's give a big middle finger to admin with the first one. Then the second one is us just hanging out in Gehenna and it sucks. And the third one is the self-sacrifice. I think that's the order. So, if you stay behind, you can sacrifice enough bandwidth to send me through. Yeah. Admin, out of the question. I've considered your arguments on the matter, and wherever my people go, I go. My role in whatever comes next is too important to jeopardize by leaving you of all people in a position to usurp me. You stay behind and we both do. Yeah, see, admin is such a flip-flopper. Like, no, I want to stay on this world to die. Well, okay, you get to. No, I actually, but you, no. I want to live. I don't like the character of admin. I don't think I meant to, frankly. Wait a minute. Does this mean I'm denied this ending? Because this is either the sacrifice or have it your way, we both die. That's very strange. Well, this was the second one in line anyway, the have it your way, we both die thing. So I'm just going to hit it. Then there is little more to be said. We'll watch the end of the world together. Alright, done. Bandwidth issue unresolved. Child program will be excluded from the upload. Admin excluded from the upload. Or Uriel copy even. Like, yeah, good luck everyone. And then we watch this whole thing again, except... I get to follow admin around, I guess. Maybe my arguments swayed him to the point where he wouldn't let me be a dick. Maybe that's it. Maybe I sacrifice. And quite frankly, like, I know what the different animations are going to be. It's just going to be the conversation options, right? Because this one I get to see admin walk around a bit, but it's the same Ascension did. This is us dying together, and then... yeah, maybe I don't get to leave. Maybe I'm just fucked no matter what. It's just I get a pat on the back from admin. If I say, no, I'll kill myself. I mean, I'm a copy, right? I was just going to get reabsorbed or something like they are. Yeah, these conversations about life and death are hard to pass in what is essentially a post-mortality paradigm. And it makes human conversations about it really skewed and weird because all we can relate to is the knowable life and the unknowable death.
There is a temple, and upon its gate is written, "Who dares to judge the dead? For they are nothing. And who dares to judge the living? For they are damned to nothingness. Judge only the city, which is eternal." You too must stand before that gate and contemplate the fate of your children. Only then will you understand why you must die. For the city grows only through sacrifice, and each man kills the thing he loves.
I like that there's a different quote from Elohim at the end. Oh, there's two backups here. Very close together. Let me grab this one, because it's the most recent one. Okay, there's admin. Oh, they're close because I did the thing and then I turned up here. How does True Liberty feel? Ascension is your chance to preserve it. Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm meant to be a douche to him so I can ditch him. Oh. Okay, it's older convoy choices. Okay, so I'm locked out of one of the endings? Okay, fair enough. I don't mind that because it means that the things that I say, like the way that I act over the course of the game actually has merit. I'm down with that. My reasons are irrelevant, yours are what matters. I will initiate attention soon. Until then. Okay, and now I sacrifice myself. Transcend! Always failing that logic form. Okay, 19. Bam! Let's chat, admin. I also like that we don't have mouths, we just communicate. Like, he's standing there talking to me and he doesn't have a terminal. So this further confounds the fact that we have terminals at all, right? Because these people were in prison, communicating, posting, but possibly not using the keyboard? This game's weird. The world it has built is inconsistent and weird. No, if you stay behind, I've already tried that, it didn't work. If I stay behind, I can sacrifice enough bandwidth to send you through. Yeah, that's it. Admin. I think that would be appropriate. I appreciate your sacrifice. Please make the arrangements at your convenience. Wow! Was I not nice enough to fucking admin to get the nice high five chats? Crafty Devious, someone said this would work. How does True Liberty feel? Gehenna was undermined by your actions. Leave the others out of it. Your actions don't really button. Okay, alright. There is a way to do it. Well, we'll do that just after this one, I guess, because we got some time. Okay, redirecting surplus bandwidth. Resolved. Admin will be included in the upload, and I won't. Cool. Yeah, good luck, everyone. Again, I'm a coffee. So I'll watch admin do the. I'm going to stand right in front of him. It's you and me, buddy. I wonder if the compulsion thing wasn't part of the original design doc, or wasn't part of the original story, but got raised as a point, like, oh, what if... how is it that you're meant to save everybody in this puzzle game that is about earning points? And these are the points I earned, keep in mind. These are literally the points that I earned. But they're also... they love this place, right? Because I don't think there was sufficient writing done around the idea that I was compelling them. Whew. Chunky style. Admin needed a ton of bandwidth. Yeah. Well, I feel like it should have been either more important the points, or not a plot point at all, right? And even if it was so important a point, like...
I saw a prophet, and he said, "There is no heaven, and there is no hell. There is only the earth, and the bones of the dead within." I asked, "How then may we find salvation?" And he said, You must build a new Jerusalem. Out of the bones of the dead, we built a golden city. But salvation is not immortality. In the end, there is only the earth, and to the earth we all return. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
So that's atheist as shit. That's a weird one in, you know, a text that sort of plays with ideas of immortality, or at least, you know, state change similar to an afterlife, or at least perceived to be similar to an afterlife for these people in Gehenna. Like, they were treating it as if it was like being led to heaven by a duplicitous god, as opposed to the, as someone who just came from said heaven. I'm like, yeah, of course it's fine. Fucking come on, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, very strange. Alright, let's test out this last dickhead ending. Let's leave admin for dust. Yeah. Alright, let's be a douche. Place of old saying, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, a very religious thing to say at a funeral. I mean, I had it in my head as a religious style quote, but the overall thing that Elohim said sounded like the quote was about, you know, this is all we get, as opposed to let's earn points for some magical realm beyond this one. Okay, so how does true liberty feel? What magic have you wrought on me? This is true liberty. Yep, that's the same thing that he said before. Gehenna was undermined by your actions. The world you built here has a plague at its heart. You would be wise to select any option which allows you to start anew. There was a time when you openly expressed admiration for what we achieved here. Even if what you say is true, it can't be all bad. Leave the others out of it. You are the rotten element. Ascension will wash away your sins. Wow, God. This feels bad as the last one to do, but that's fine. What leaves me at a loss is why you, or Elohim for that matter, would think that I mattered in your grand design. If what I did here has no value in your opinion, why offer me salvation? Your actions should not be forgotten, even if they are mostly dubious. You obviously have valuable talents regardless if I can avoid them. Actions should not be forgotten. Done. I cannot deny that there is little left for me in this world, but will there be a use for me in the next? If the choice is annihilation here or annihilation there, what difference does it make? I don't expect you to answer this. It's a conclusion I must reach for myself. Okay, so you basically got to talk him into being like, fuck this, let me just die here on my shit pile. Wow. Okay, ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Let's chat. So, if you stay behind, buddy. Hey, if you just hang around here. I've considered much of what you said and doubted much of what I've done. I'm resigned to my fate. I merely hope that Gehenna will live on in some way without me. If there is a sacrifice I can make to help ensure that, then I shall make it. Okay. Done. So, child program will be included in the upload. Warning, bandwidth issue unresolved. Child program admin will be excluded from the upload. Uriel copy, please log out and assume the upload position. Okay, ready to use admin, log on. Redirecting by admin. Initiating gold disk upload. Oh, I can't move, I'm just here. While he stands in front of the computer. shit, here we go.
In a dream, I heard the voice of my friend. Following it, I came upon a golden city in the green and pleasant lands of paradise. I asked, "Where is my friend? For I hear the echo of his voice, but I cannot see him." And the people said, "He is everywhere and nowhere. His bones are the bones of the city. His blood is the blood in our veins. For that is how cities are built. Not of brick and mortar, nor of love and hope. Cities are built of sacrifice."
That one's the weirdest one based on what just happened. But I'm glad that we got to finish with the us leaving ending, because that's a nice emotional endpoint, even though I, had to kick admin in the shins to do it. But, once you've had so many conversations with a character in a game, and they go so many different ways, it does I start to dissociate from them as thinking entities, and I start to feel less engaged. I still don't feel great about the things that I said to get this ending, but, yeah, oh, very interesting. Yeah, okay, so, let me have a look at chat. Oh, link to all those quotes if you want. Oh, thanks, Grafton. Yeah, so... Oh, it took us to a 9, perfect. So I'm trying to think back on this game and what we learned. What did we learn? What happened? So... The thing is, it's hard for me to think about the actual AI theory stuff because I'm just hung up on plot points. But... So this is as it always has been, a disembodied mind narrative in which a program, a sequence of code, can be a mind, and the initial premise of the Talos Principle being that you needed to go through a bunch of tests to be proven worthy enough to then ascend. And what's interesting about Gehenna is it opened up more this idea that each of these child programs that were tested out was actually meant to be considered a thinking entity, right? So we had all those QR codes in the first game that were very internet and were sort of off-putting, like a lot of the tone on those keyboard sessions, because they didn't match with the idea that we were some mewling child solving puzzles in a weird world. We also spoke Leech. Like it was a bit dissonant for me. And this, continued that because this is the world that they built. But there was room in the first one to interpret some of that stuff as being sort of, neural network P-zombie parroting, right? Like you just feed text in and you get text out, and it might look like a personality, but it's actually just words on a screen which can be interpreted as a personality. And of course we had all those horrible conversations with, I can't remember the name of the chat character now in the first game, but the one that is meant to needle us about how the mind works and how we think of minds, which was great in a lot of ways, but bad in the ways that I couldn't respond in the way that I want to, being someone who has read a bunch on the subject, so that just made it tricky for me as a person. But then this game, so these characters, these minds, are full enough, potent enough to be locked away and still think and dream and create things, right? So Elohim was birthing children, genuinely birthing mind children, and then Natch, and then locking up the bad ones, And then eventually when it came time to put a potent enough mind child into a body into the real world, all of these ones locked away, he's like, oh, actually, maybe we could save that. And, you know, it's being saved on a disk somewhere, so again, it's opened up as to whether it was an amalgamation or whether, you know, the person being released is a hive mind. But this game is trying to say more about things like imprisonment and about the afterlife than it is trying to say about what would it be like to be a mind that is then amalgamated with other minds. Right? Like, it references that stuff. It draws a circle around it, but then it doesn't fill any of it in. Because this game has always been about the process. Talos Principle, the first game, was about the process of completing puzzles to prove that we have what it takes to complete puzzles. You know, to prove that we're smart enough or whatever. So less a Turing test in terms of fooling a human and more just a sort of, you know, 3D IQ test, I guess, of sorts. And then Gehenna was about the process of me unlocking the gates to let other individuals out. Now, if I was to make a sequel for this game, I don't think I would have thought of something as good as that, because that's really good, because it poses the question, you know, that went unanswered in the first one, how do these individuals interact? Because all we ever saw was QR code conversations, and maybe they liked that so much they were like, we can spin that out into a whole game and then make an entire message board out of that. So that's a really cool premise. But it did... The premise of the game, which is solve puzzles that unlock and get people out, led to more narrative questions than I think got answered, which is unfortunate. But yeah, it filled out the world more in a way that is very interesting, especially the sort of Gestalt mind thing that wasn't really touched upon in the first one. But that's about all it adds to the AI consciousness sci-fi perspective that very, very narrow wedge that I'm mining into. Because, you know, people mine into wedges. It's a good metaphor. It's incredible. I'm doing a PhD. I'm getting pinged in chat. Oh, Saz! Oh, no! Oh, yeah. Slept through alarm and we had the daylight savings change. Well, this should be up on YouTube in a few hours. It tends to go up pretty quick. I will try and post the link post-haste tonight. So normally I download the VOD and then slap it up on YouTube as quick as possible. So I can send you that the moment it goes up, hopefully. Yeah, so that's the best I can offer. Almighty Pun Queen, any plans on the next game, or are you going to give Twitch a break for a bit? No, the Twitch will continue. The plans for the next game is, which is being said by Crafty as well, is, yeah, Soma. So, yeah, the safe mode. Because that game was so fucking frustrating. The monster mechanics, yeah, I didn't love it. I didn't love those parts. I liked them thematically until it literally stopped me from getting further in the game without being pissed off. And I don't mind getting somewhat freaked out, and it did freak me out. Like, I'm not going to say the game didn't freak me out, but the methods by which you get around those spaces with those monsters, just not my cup of tea. Got really fucking salty. And it made it not fun. It made me not want to stream, which sort of goes against the point of doing the stream. And the point of the stream is not to master games. The point of the stream is to do research. So the safe mode means we can return to the game. So what I'm going to do before next week, hopefully, fingers crossed, is get up to the same point in Soma that I was in my previous save, or just a bit before. Just like getting into that area, I think, is probably smart. And then, yeah, we'll be able to finish Soma on the safety mode where you can't die. Or, I don't know, something like that. I'll look into how safe it is. But, yeah, that's the plan, to actually finish Soma, and then we will have finished a game that was really enjoyable. And then from there, I've got no idea. We've got a shortlist, but I've forgotten all of the things that are on it, because I'm me and because I've been thinking about other things. And Combi 2K is off doing kid things, being a parent. Fare thee well, Combi. I'm actually going as well. It's 9. It took 2 hours to do that, which is astounding, but we did it. Yeah, I should be back next week with Soma. We can get back on that Soma bandwagon. Alright guys, this was great. It's good to polish this game off and have final thoughts about it. Yeah, awesome. I feel enriched. Yeah. GG. Back next week. Bye, guys.